Hello, welcome to the hip workshop. Today is the introduction. Okay, so that means we're going to go through the 4 techniques for the hips. Okay, I'll describe each one, we'll go through it, and then we'll put it into a small routine which you can follow along with as well. So in case you miss out on the live sessions or the gym sessions, then you can use this routine as and when suits you. Right. The first exercise, as I said, they're all done on the floor and in this position. Okay, so this is our starting position. Relax your head back and relax your body into the floor. So there's not too much to it. The first move is going to be crossing this ankle over this knee, and again letting the body relax in that position. It may be that your knee sits up here in a slightly different position or sits down there, but allow it to sit in its natural, comfortable resting position. And each of these exercises is going to be a static contraction. What that means is we're going to try and move the muscle against a force, and that force is going to be our hands, and that's going to create a little bit of tension in the muscle without actually moving it. So for the first exercise, this is a 4 sign. This is going to be knee to shoulder. Now the movement would be drawing the knee over the body up toward the shoulder whilst pushing the ankle in to the opposing knee. So the move is that, but we're going to apply a little bit of resistance with our hands and push the knee into the hand. Okay, now the golden rule is 20-20. That means 20% effort for 20 seconds. And if you're not sure what 20% is, then give it your best effort, half it, and then half it again, and that's going to be about 20%. If you want to come from the other direction, you can go build it up slowly, and you feel that first contraction, and that's where I sit. That's my 20%, is that first contraction where you know you're actually doing something. Okay, so it should be relatively effortless. The reason is we don't want to get all the other muscle groups involved in that contraction, so we want to keep it nice and targeted. All these exercises are designed to do a specific job, and we don't want to start recruiting loads of other muscles to help with that. So best way is to build up from the bottom, so build up from 0, first contraction. Okay, and for this move we're feeling it roughly around here, around the back of the hip, and you may feel it on the inside of the thigh. Don't worry too much. If it's your first go at this and you're not feeling it in those spots, stick with it, it will come over time. Okay, so this is move number 1. Very simple. I'll just change the position a little bit so you can see it again. The move I'm trying to do is bring the knee across, bring it over this way, but I'm actually going to resist it with the hands. Again, that is only 20%. Okay, first engagement of the muscle. That's move number 1. That couples nicely with the opposite one, which is going to be the same position. All we do is put the hands from this side of the knee, we place them over the outside of the knee, and now the energy is going away from us. So if the hands weren't there, the knee would be doing that. Okay, so lock it in. Again, relax, stay in that comfortable position, and just push the knee away from you. Okay, 20% for 20 seconds. The simplicity of these exercises is the key, really. They're easy to follow, they don't require much effort at all, and they're very low intensity and low risk. So there's 20 seconds there. Next 2 exercises are going to be in a slightly different position. We're going to keep the feet down. We're going to bring one knee up, and we're going to tuck either our arm or our hands under the thigh, or we can go over the knee. Now, like with the other moves, we're doing 20% and we're moving in a particular direction. With this one, we're going to be pushing the leg away from us. Okay, so the move is leg away or leg press, and the resistance again is the hands. Relax back. You might do it over the knee, depending on your flexibility or comfort, under the knee. And for me, I like to get a nice stretch on it, and lock it in with my arm. So with each of these, we're trying to push the leg away. So again, 20%, 20 seconds. It's literally that first engagement, the first contraction you can feel is going to be our 1 out of 5 or that 20%. Now, we won't get into too much of the timing. The timing will be set in the routine by an interval timer, but we can start later on. It's working on the breath itself. So 20 seconds there. Now that can be quickly swapped into number 4, which is the last one. That's going to be the opposite, which is bringing the knee up to the chest. Okay, again, hands make a great support for this, and we're literally head back, knee into hand. And this one you're going to start feeling a little bit more in the top of the thigh, where the hip flexors are. Again, don't worry too much if you can't feel it in exactly the right places with these exercises. It does take a few goes, and quite often the better sensations come later on. This and the leg press were my sort of dull ones to begin with, and now I find that they're the most beneficial for me. So stick with them. Don't try and be too intense with them. You simply don't need to be. It is literally using the mechanisms of the muscle to help take them out of spasm or to help them relax. Okay, so that is the 4 moves. Okay, we're going to put that into a little routine. I'll put that on a separate video now.